All right, so I'm going to show you the full breakdown in this video of taking my client from 4K a month to over 40K per month, right? This is going to be a full consulting breakdown. I'm going to show you this video, and it's for two types of people. The first types of people are info consulting, so people are actively helping clients scale them up and help them in delivering good service. You're going to be able to check this out and see exactly how I deliver for these clients, how I get them amazing results. Now, the second type of people is for offer owners. So if you're someone who has an offer, who's wondering how to actually scale, whether you're from a 5K a month, 10K a month, whatever it is, to be able to scale to those 30, 40, 50K months, you can get a lot of value from this video as well, okay? So this is my client right here, so I'm gonna show you exactly how we got from 4K a month to 40K per month and getting DMs interested every single day, right? And the key is with my fulfillment delivery. I'm gonna show you exactly, again, in this video what this looks like, so stay at the end and you're gonna be able to get access to that as well and see how that looks like, right? So again, let's just break down the current situation of my client. So the first thing, offer and positioning, okay? His current situation, what is he doing now? He's selling a low ticket recurring subscription. He is a sports bettor. So this is the offer that he has. So he's helping people make money with sports betting, okay? It's a pretty common offer, whatever. They do this a lot, right? They have low ticket subscriptions to be able to get picks, which isn't bad. But again, it's a low ticket product. You're not going to be able to scale to 50K a month with a low ticket product of $40 per week, especially not if you have a small audience, right? He does sell a mentorship, but it's anywhere from 500 to 1,500, right? Which is exactly why he's stuck at 4K a month, because you're selling something that has no perceived value, right? $500 is nothing, right? Because if you're helping someone make 5, 10K a month, why would they only have to pay $500? So it doesn't make sense, right? And he's really just lacking clarity. And this, I say, probably is the biggest thing on who he is serving in his ICP as well. Like, who is he actually helping? Is it everyone with sports betting, or is this someone particularly, right? And how is he helping them, and how much are they going to get? What is their goal, and how much are they going to achieve with his help? Okay, that's his current situation. And this is something, as info consulting, you have to analyze and see, like, what is their current situation? What do they have trouble with, okay? And then the actual product, okay? You have to look at exactly what is he doing right now. So he does not have a proper mentorship set up. Right now, what he's doing is just some one-to-one help. Right, so whether it's a WhatsApp conversation, Instagram conversations, whatever you may be, they get access to his picks, but it's just one-to-one help, which isn't bad in of itself, but it lacks structure, right? But I do have to say, and this is one of the reasons I work with him, and this is something you guys have to check out as well, he has amazing client results, okay? So he is getting really good client results, which is probably one of the biggest thing in an offer. So it's super important. That's why I decided also to work with him as well. So this is for the product of the current situation. The next thing is profile and acquisition. Okay, the current situation, his profiles, because more than one, which is perfect, are not properly set up. So the highlights aren't done correctly, the pin posts aren't done correctly, the bios, the stories, everything's not done correctly. Okay, this is his account now. He changed it up a bit because we're starting to work together. But this was his bio and stuff before. As you can see, this is a bit personal, but that doesn't do anything. Owner of, this is a clothing brand. I would remove this. This is not good. You shouldn't have that. You should focus on one thing. Professional sports bettor is okay, and he has his business profile, which is okay. Serial investor, I would remove that as well. And I joined my free sports betting chat, which is not bad. It's like something to grab people, right? And this is his second account, which again, I'm going to go more in depth on what exactly is he doing wrong, but this is also to definitely change the name, the profile, everything, right? So the thing you guys have to realize is that everything starts from your profile. Just by fixing this as well, he's going to be able to collect more than what he made in a full month, and this is guaranteed because he already has a small kind of audience. He has 2,500 people who are real people who are ready to buy and stuff like that, who I've seen it firsthand. So just by able to fix his profile and make it and structure it correctly, he's going to be able to make way more money, right? I mean, this is something he doesn't know, right? So people that get on your profile, they need to be converted by themselves. They need to land on your profile and know exactly who you do it for, how does it work, results, things they can look at and get converted by themselves. If they don't do that, you're going to have to do the conversion manually, which takes a lot more time, right? If someone gets your DMs, you want them to be already converted and you don't have to do the conversion for them, right? He's not implementing probably story sequences. He's just like posting stories randomly, which isn't bad. I mean, the more stories you post about you, your personal life can be good, can nurture people further, but you have to post the proper story sequences. If you don't know what proper story sequences is, you can check out my Instagram for a couple of ideas how to do it, right? It's starting with the same picture and you do little bits of text, and it's supposed to bring you through an emotional journey. So at the end, there's a call to action. Okay, whether it's a CTA to start, to get an ad, to get a resource, to get in his low ticket thing, whatever it is, right? But proper story sequences, especially in info right now, are doing wonders for a bunch of people, because you're essentially taking the audience that you have that is already nurtured, sorry, and just converting them directly, right? So you don't have to do some crazy client acquisition, which is crazy, right? So the biggest lever you have is your current audience. So not nurturing them daily with these story sequences, but I'm not saying you have to do these story sequences daily, but it's something you can add, is the biggest mistake someone can make, right? So for client acquisition, what is he doing right now? He's just relying on referrals, right? People, tagging them on stories, whatever, and getting people interested, which is, I don't think I need to explain why this is bad, but it's just bad overall. He's not getting a constant stream of new clients coming in, and referrals are not consistent, basically, right? And also, something he's not doing, which is, probably the reason also why he's not a 4K a month, mind of all the other things, there's no consistent content, so he's not posting content right now. So how do you expect to have client acquisition and get people eyeballs and traffic if you're not posting any content, right? You have to post the content. There's no paid ads as well. That's something we could look into as well. And there's no long form assets to convert. Okay, having an info business right now, selling a mentorship, and not having a YouTube is the biggest knife you're gonna put in yourself, literally, because that's how you nurture people. Because the trust is at an all-time low. So not having any YouTube is really a bad thing. It's going to be harder if you just have an Instagram. Not saying it's impossible. Some people have done it. Some people currently do it, but the YouTube is going to make a whole lot of a difference. Okay, it's going to convert people naturally. People look at your YouTube videos, they're ready to pay, they're ready to start. Okay, especially in his niche, not too many people are doing it, so that's perfect. So again, this all leads to why he's stuck at 4K per month currently. Okay. So the sales process. So his current situation, there's no knowledge on sales and how to close people. This is the biggest thing as well. Mind of all the other things, not knowing how to close someone, not knowing a proper sales process is exactly why he's only collecting $500 here, $1,000 here, making $40 per week, because you attract that kind of people. You can't build the trust to be able to charge someone $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, right? So I think this is one of the biggest things we have to work on as well. Like teach him how to get better at sales himself. He doesn't have to become a closer or setter. If he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to. We can have someone do that. But just have a better understanding of how it works, the psychology behind it is also important if you're not for owner. Okay, that's the basis. So there's no SOPs in place. There's no scripts or anything in place, so there's no DM setting flow on any of that. He has no idea how to do that, so this is something we have to implement as well. And he's currently just closing in the DMs, which again, he's not going to be able to close deals at 4 or 5K. Impossible. Sorry, 5K. Impossible he's going to do that because again, he's in the DMs, right? The only people who are able to close in the DMs is like Nick Setting or some crazy accounts like that who have, thousands of YouTube videos and thousands of stories every day and stuff like that. That's the only type of people. But for him, it's going to be hard to close some 4 or 5K deals in the DMs, right? You're going to be able to close $500, but 4 or 5K, forget about it. Okay, so as you can see, there are a lot of things to optimize and fix. And here are the things I fixed for him and that we're going to fix together. Profile positioning, okay, the Instagram profiles. This is his main account that we're using, okay? This is exactly what we're going to do to the bio. As you can see, this was the old bio before. It lacks clarity. There's things that shouldn't be in there, stuff like that, okay? So we're going to move to this. And just telling this guy's is French, so I converted to English, by the way. So first thing, a lot of people do this founder, and then he has his business account. And I'm going to show what we're going to do with his business account, but essentially this is just a case study. This is just results. Oh my God, my writing's not bad. Results. Oh shit. This is just a results page. So it's just like a page full of case studies, results, testimonials. This is going to hyper nurture people, and it's going to bring the trust at all-time high. Okay, then you have the first thing. This is a proof directly of what he does. So 200K, over 200K in 6 months with sports betting. Okay. Second thing is DM me bet for one-to-one help. So directly a call to action to people to get one-to-one help, because people are getting nurtured from stories, from content. So they're going to directly DM him bet and then get my free sports betting picks. So this is something we can do as a community, a free nurturing community, which we can then convert people to the one-on-one. So it's very good to have that, and you're offering value. Okay, so again, I'm removing all the unnecessary stuff. There's a bunch of unnecessary stuff that we don't need. I'm implementing a clear CTA for a DM setting flow to book call, right? Because the second someone's going to DM bet, a DM setter is going to get on there, is going to book him into a call. Okay, I showed proof of him, so it's a self case study. So this could be results for his clients, but the biggest case study you have is yourself. So you have to talk about results you've been able to get. So 200K in 6 months. I kept the low ticket for leads and nurturing. That's super important as well. And I linked the mentorship IG account with all the wins for hyper credibility, like I said, right here on the top. So people can just click on it. They get you all the results. So there's already results on this page. There's going to be even more results on this page on the second account, which I will get into. Okay. For the highlights and pin posts, pretty simple. This is highlights right now. As you can see, remove all these, the trips, whatever. They don't do anything to your audience, honestly. Even this isn't clear. This is just his name. A diamond and a check emoji doesn't do anything. Best ticket doesn't tell me anything. This doesn't tell me anything. So I would remove all of these to ideally have this. Again, this is in French. I'm going to be able to tell you what it is in English. This is the 4 I would have. So life is for lifestyle. My results is for his own sports betting picks. Client W's is for all of his clients and all the results of his clients. And then YouTube is to be able to convert people from the Instagram to the YouTube, vice versa. He's posting YouTube videos in long form. This is the only 4 story highlights you need, right? Again, if you're an info consultant, this is mainly what you have to do to your clients. Help them out with their highlights so you can implement these 4 highlights. Depends on the clients, but mainly it's pretty much similar to this. This is the all 4 things you need. If you have 18, whatever, like he has, I think he has like a bunch more here and stuff like that. That's terrible. Do not have that. Only have 3 to 4, maybe max 5 story highlights and everything people need to be able to get converted, because right now it's super disorganized. Okay. Pin post. Right now on his post, on his account, he has no post. So he has to do some posts to be able to even more nurture people and have a personal brand, essentially, because essentially right now he has no content. So the first thing I would do is a lifestyle carousel post. It's just for a lifestyle. Then I would do a story or journey post plus CTA. So him talking about his journey, where he started, where he is now, whatever. And then end at the end with a CTA, like DM me bet for one-to-one help, whatever. Okay, this could be a talking head video. This could be a carousel as well. Oh shit, my writing's shit. Talking head, carousel, or something like that. Then you want to add a testimonials or results. So this could, again, be the video testimonials. This could be a swipe of testimonials, whatever it is. But these are the 3 pin posts I would implement directly. Okay. Now his second account. His second account is great because we're going to utilize that to be able to, again, make it all about the wins, because he does have a lot of wins. He has thousands of results, which is amazing. Okay. So I would replace this, because right now this is what it is. Daily analyzed sports pick, which is, I guess, fine. DM me the money bag. I would never put an emoji for 2 days free in the VIP chat. I guess that's for the free nurturing. And make sure you join the free chat here. So he's saying the same thing essentially twice. One's with the DM, one's with the call to action though. So we're just using space for nothing. So I would do founder, again, of his main account so people can go DM him. #1 hybrid sports betting group in MTL. Okay. The reason we put that is because in MTL, Montreal, the city he's in right now, there's basically no other people doing sports betting. There's maybe 1 or 2 other people. So we allow ourselves to put ourselves as the #1 hybrid sports betting group in MTL. Now, hybrid just gives it a different kind of positioning. And then at the end, you just put 700K or something like that in total client betting profits, right? So that's, again, proof. And I wouldn't even put a DM or whatever, because this page, again, is not made for have DM setting flows or whatever. It's solely made to just show proof, whatever, and people go on this account and DM him. Simple. Okay. So again, you want to make the IG account specifically for results and proof. Okay. Similar to the case study page. It's not made to get views or get DMs. It's just to showcase credibility. That's all. Okay. So this is what I would do with the highlights and pin posts. Pretty simple. I would just put 2 things: reviews or client wins. You could put that as well. And results of his own results. So similar to his main account, but that's what I would just put. Right now, it's like how to enter a giveaway. Wouldn't do that. Reviews, I guess, is fine. Maybe remove these emojis. Giveaway for iPhone, no. This doesn't show anything. So again, lacks clarity on that. So I would just put 2 things and put a bunch of story highlights on that. Okay. The pin post, I would just put video testimonials. Simple. So you just put 1, 2, 3. Video testimonials of people who join the group, getting amazing results. That's pretty much it. So simple, as you can see, and they work together. I'm showing you this because they work together. People are coming from the main account. They go to the second account. Maybe they even follow the second account. They see the results getting posted through the stories, to the posts, whatever. They get nurtured because they see all the results. They bring them back to this account. He's also showing results on his main account, so it's double results. And then people DM him. Simple as that for the profile and positioning. Next up, the offer creation, so the actual mentorship offer. So we're going to make a clear offers helping a specific ICP achieve a specific goal, okay? So something that we come up with, helping young guys make an extra 5 to 10K per month with sports betting, Okay, we can keep it general like that for the simple reason that we are in Montreal. Montreal. We are in a city which there's not a lot of competition, so we can allow ourselves to be a bit more broad. Okay, again, our biggest lever is our market, the city we're in. Okay, because there's not a lot of people and not a lot of competition of itself. Right? I would bump up the mentorship that he's currently selling from 1K to 4K. That way we can collect way more cash up front. And I would build the structure. We built the structure of the offer on WAP, right? So it's built on the WAP platform, as you can see right here. You make full A to Z modules. You help him out with that. You help him implement weekly live calls, set up one-to-one calls as well with his students, and you're able to charge 4K for that easily, even if could be even more at that point. Okay, so again, pretty simple for the offer creation. A lot of people spend too much time on this, like spending months and months creating a course. You do not have to do that. If you have the proper weekly calls, you have the proper setup, you have the proper modules of the important information that's on there, and you can even include the pics in this case scenario, that's perfect. Then for the acquisition sales process, pretty much simple, it's a client acquisition / ecosystem. So the goal again is to have people bounce from one to the other. So how it works, so for the reels, simple, we're going to start making reels. You already started making them as well, as you can see. We got 3,000 views, which is pretty good in of itself. This is more like general reels, like top of funnel reels, whatever. He's going to start making as well talking head videos as well. So the 4 things you want to hit is relatability, credibility, authority, and educational. Okay, this is the 4 pillars you want to hit for him to ensure that people get converted at a maximum level. Top of funnel as well, this is essentially what we're doing with the reels, and it's to get people to stories or YouTube. So essentially the goal with this is to bring people to follow him to his stories. And then once he sees his stories, when we're doing the story sequences, probably whatever, it's going to convert people in, okay? Because then it's going to have call to actions, whatever, to, again, the DM setting flow. You want to show results on these stories, and you want to make, like I said, the story sequences, which are super, super important. And through that, you can bring people to the YouTube, okay? And then you can bring people from YouTube to the Instagram. So again, it works all together. People are stuck what we call your ecosystem. Again, this is something you can implement for your clients, developing their ecosystem through their Instagram, to their YouTube, to their actual Instagram account. Okay. So making videos like this. So this is again to hyper nurture, to show results in of itself. You can even put videos of case study videos in of itself, like talking, interview, whatever. And again, it's to bring to Instagram people to convert them through here. You can even convert them directly through YouTube. In the link in bio, you can have a Calendly. This is just an example for you. I'm talking to you if you want to implement this. Calendly or just directly the IG. So they can DM, or here they can just book directly. Because some people are going to be nurtured enough with the YouTube videos that they're going to just book directly. Okay, that's for that. For the sales process, going to keep it simple. We're going to make a sales script, which is already done. So for closing, for settings, so the setting flows, whatever. Implement a lean sales lean team of sales. So whether it's a closer, whatever, a setter. So the goal with this is to be able to get all the DMs we're going to get, to be able to get a DM setter who's going to book in for a closer. And they obviously have the scripts in place, whatever, they have the training or whatever, and they're able to close 4K deals easily. Okay, that's the goal. So again, it will allow to close bigger deals and collect more and be more efficient with the leads, right? Because if he's alone, he's managing everything. Maybe a lead's not going to get contacted for 2-3 hours. We cannot have that. We have to get someone who's super active and DMs the leads, right? And this is obviously just going to increase the actual closing rate. So that's pretty much it for the actual sales process. Pretty simple, but that's something as an info consultant, again, you're helping out your client to do, implement the right people, training them, making the scripts, whatever, right? So that's pretty much it. So again, these are the 3 pillars, okay, to focus on to go from literally 4K a month to 40K a month, right? It's the profile and positioning, like I said, the actual offer creation, the acquisition and sales process, okay? And this is exactly what's going to get him to 4K a month to 40K a month collective, okay? Pretty easy. So that's pretty much that. So that gives you a good idea of how I'm going to be able to get him to 40K a month and how it works. And if you're an offer owner, maybe you got some value from this. And if you're an info consultant, also maybe you got the help and you got the extra help you need to be able to understand how to actually fulfill for your clients. I didn't go too in depth on the actual process. And if you're wondering that, this is the bonus I had actually for you if you are an info consultant watching this video. Like talked about in the beginning of the video, you have to have a better understanding about how I help my clients get amazing results and deliver this kind of service and make this kind of board for them, stuff like that. I use my fulfillment documents, which contain pretty much everything. This is a custom one I made, but again, this contains everything. This gives you ultimate clarity on how to help your clients and what is needed to be done. Whether it's the Instagram, the content, the stories, the course structuring, the content planning, the tasks, the trackers, everything's in there. So that gives you a better idea of how do you actually help your clients. So for these fulfillment documents, I have one for done with you clients. I have one for done for you as well. So I have all of these. So these are super nice because again, once you start to work with a client, you know everything's in there. You can get the maximum results. And again, if you get the maximum results, you get maximum results for your business. So it goes together, right? And again, this is something, by the way, if you're interested, you have access to me when you work one-on-one for me to be able to help you become an info consultant and again, make that 5-10K a month, which is very, very realistic, right? And again, 40K a month, let's say, I'm gonna help that guy make, and it's anywhere depending. I could talk about my rev share that I have with him. I have a 50% rev share, so that can give you an idea of 20K per month, right? So again, as an info consultant, this can be pretty interesting, especially if you get rev shares. So if you get rev shares, pretty interesting because again, you can be able to make a lot of money just from one client. Just one client that makes 10, 20K a month, you can make some 5K a month, 10K a month, whatever it is, depending on the rev share. I would say a rev share is anywhere from 20 to 50%. I'd say is the industry standard, right? So I hope that gave you a better idea. Again, if you're an info consultant, you want to be able to deliver amazing results, whatever, you can DM me on Instagram to be able to get the help. We can chat through there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the video.